Thank you, CHS Choir. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First, introducing the Parke Lady Wolves. At a guard position, a by 4-2, number 3, Lexi Jones.
Good evening, Crawfordsville Athenian basketball fans.
At another guard spot,
welcome to Crawfordsville High School. Got the second half of the basketball season opening tonight here at Crawfordsville against the Parke Heritage Wolves. And we have Ryan Saunders and Kurt Slicker on this webcast. Happy New Year, Coach Slicker.
Thank you, Brian. Glad to be here. Excited. Start the new year off with a couple of wins tonight, hopefully.
That would be great. We also have Rhett Welliver and Justin Duggar joining us. And now we're going to let you enjoy Gary Lynn on the call for the starting lineup for the Crawfordsville Athenians.
And now, your Crawfordsville Lady Athenians! And guard, our fourth sophomore, number 0, Olivia Reed. And guard, our 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Pearson Hutchins. And guard, our fourth sophomore, number 14, Jen Williamson. And guard, the 5'6" senior, number 22, Hayden Simmons. And then number 13, Lauren Howard. Assistant coach for the Athenians.
All right, and then we have starting lineups for the Lady Athenians and the Parke Heritage Wolves to start this varsity basketball contest, first game of 2020. Happy New Year to all the Athenian fans out there. And we look forward to seeing a week off and then a week of practice for Coach Slicker. What that brings us tonight.
Let's play Athenian basketball.
See a little change in the starting lineup for the Athenians. Kirsten Hutchins is out there.
Yeah, a little smaller lineup, kind of like the idea.
Yeah.
Looks like we're playing man-to-man. And we get caused turnover. There we go.
There we go. It's a good start for the Lady Athenians there. And just this new season. So you've got a daughter who plays, Coach. And I think they had a week off, didn't they?
They gave them the full week at Christmas, but then they worked out several times here. I think 6 total practices is what we've had since the break began. So I know the coach is working them hard. And, you know, in basketball, there's generally like 3 seasons. You got the season before Christmas, the one after, and the postseason. Yep. So it's kind of like a brand new season starting here
kind of like a fresh start there. So.
It really is, I think.
Yeah. Athenians do get a shot up, and it's partially deflected and partially just too far underneath. So rebound to Parke Heritage, and we head back the other direction here for the Wolves and their starting lineup on the court for them. Number 3, Lexi Jones. And we'll get this for you. Number 10, Macy Millspaw. Number 11, Madison Millspaw, a junior and a senior. And then number 23, Grace Ramsey, a sophomore. And then Carly Jeffries, number 24, a senior forward. And they are 5'10", 5'10", 5'4", 5'6", and 5'4". So not a huge height advantage by
No, I think maybe that's part of the reason why we went a little smaller lineup here tonight.
Does make sense. Their 3-point attempt off the back of the iron, actually off the glass and then the back of the iron. So Kirsten Hutchins' first shot falls a little short there, but I like to see her shooting.
Absolutely. I'm sure Coach would encourage her to shoot that ball when she's open like that.
So here we go for the Athenians again, just to reset that lineup. You got Olivia Reed, Shea Williamson, Peyton Sennett, Lauren Kellerman, and then Kirsten Hutchins we've talked about a little bit. The sophomore getting a start tonight. First start of the season. I think she's been playing between JV and varsity, hasn't she?
Yes,
of the year?
Yeah. And more varsity time.
Number 11, Maddie Millspaw.
It's Maddie Millspaw with the first basket. Gives Parke Heritage the 2-0 lead.
Man-to-man here from Parke Heritage.
Pass into Lauren Keller, where she's going to be fouled by number 10. That's Macy Millspaw.
Heritage foul number 10, Mason Hillsball, her first, team's first.
See if we get a little side out of bounds play here. I'm sure we're trying to get Lauren involved early tonight.
Ball into Shea Williamson and see if she can get the offense set up. There's another foul, and it was a lot of contact there on that drive. I like it.
It's a great job of, you get an advantage on your strong hand. You always want to attack that, use your shoulder, and Shea did a good job there of dipping her shoulder. And 2 fouls here in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's, even if you're not scoring, those are positives.
I like that.
There's a little side out.
Good job by Lauren fighting for that ball. That was easy to, and it is going to result in a turnover anyway, but she could have just given up on it.
She could have. I like the idea. You try to get a basket. A lot of times when you struggle sometimes to score, you want to look to score in your inbounds plays. We're coming out a little full court press here. Put a little pressure on.
They're able to break it. 3 attempt is off the iron there. Rebound to Kelman. Oh, we're going to call oh no, it's not Kelman anyway. It's Kirsten. But alternating possession, held ball.
Yeah, it should be our ball. I was going to say they won the opening tip, so there we go. Athenian basketball. Get a little set action here. Coach. See if we get good screens. Sets work when screens are set, typically.
A lot of discipline there.
Yeah.
A lot of contact there. Results in a turnover. No call. Ball to Parke Heritage. And this, of course, for Athenian fans, this is a second year for this change, but Parke Heritage, that combination now, consolidation of Turkey Run and Rockville.
Excellent held defense. We got Peyton front and down low there. Lauren comes over and gets the steal. It's good teamwork right there. Great shot
good
fake.
Good job.
Yep.
She waits for the layup for her. Ties the score up at 2. Good job by the Lady Athenians. Pressure there resulting in...
Don't foul. You're not good.
Timeout. Yep, forced timeout. It's good defense.
Well, it always seems like when you score 2, there's just a little more energy in that press.
You're right.
And really, if you're a pressing team, a lot of times you're dependent on scoring. I know it sounds obvious, but really to be able to get into your press, being able to get baskets, it's a lot more effective, I think, when you press off of a make than maybe off of a timeout. So a good start right there for Shea. I like to see her penetrating, and it was a good finish. Normally she likes to go right, but right there was a good shot fake and was able to get there with her left hand.
Yeah, that was nice. What do you normally see in your years of coaching is you come back from Christmas break where you haven't had the same schedule, had different practice routine. You have gotten hopefully some more rest for the student athletes, but you see more energy or you see we're kind of adjusting back.
I think you're always concerned about your legs.
Yep.
Have you lost your legs a little bit over the break? And, every coach wants to get off to a good start, and sometimes you'll see some rust. But once the game gets going here, I'm sure our legs will come back. And I like the idea of the press here. That'll get us moving.
I do, too. I think that smaller, quicker lineup allows for that to happen. And everybody getting back. Here's Parke Heritage sets up their half-court offense.
Really like what Peyton Sinnott's doing inside. She's fronting down there. She's working hard. She's a little bit undersized, but doing a great job in the post so far on the D.
3 attempts was by Lexi Jones, and that was off the iron. So the lid's on, at least from long range, for both teams. A quick shot by the Athenians. Probably would have liked to run maybe a little more offense.
That's one of those. If it goes in, it's a great shot. Just like that, right?
And there's another quick one. That's Maddie Millspaw, the junior 5'4" guard for Parke Heritage. Gives the Wolves a 5-2 lead. Good job by Shea Williamson hustling after that ball, and it ends up in the hands of Lauren Kellerman on the missed 3-point attempt.
Keep the ball moving. That's it. Keep it moving. There's a lot of shots available out there. There we go.
Good drive. Shea's going to pick up another foul. I think that'll be 2 on Maddie Millspaw.
Yes, and the same. You see us there. We're in a 5-out set, and that's what you really want to do is drive that right there. You spread them out and then use your athletic ability and get to the rim. She's done that twice now. Excellent job.
Yeah, I feel like last game out she did that quite a bit. And she's quick and she's quick with the ball, so she's able to get around.
Yeah, she's determined when she decides she's going. She is. There's a good take by Lauren.
Good job getting her own rebound, and nice that she's on the left side, so she put it up easy for another 2. Actually, I guess her first 2. Good steal by Shea Williamson, looking for the opening, and just a little too much on it. Trying to make something happen there quick. Olivia broke for the basket, did a great job. pass.
Well, anytime you get a steal in your press, that's you coaches in practice. You want to try to convert that. So I'm sure there's nothing. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us press today without fouling so much.
Yeah.
We fouled a little bit too much last game.
That's true. Yeah, we end up with early foul trouble and people on the bench that are just key for us, guards. And got a hold there, I think, on Peyton Sennett on number 24. That is Carly Jeffries.
Still a nice job there by Peyton. She's trying to beat her to the spot. Obviously Parke Heritage thinks they have a size advantage in there. And it looks like they're coming in with another.
Yeah, that's Hannah O'Brien. That's actually a 6-foot-tall sophomore into the game for the first time for Parke Heritage.
So we can get a 3-second call in there on her.
She was camped out there for a little while.
Good switch.
Yeah, that was nice.
Like to be up a little higher on that switch. Not spaced to get that shot off. So
that was number 3, Lexi Jones, with a shot from the elbow that was good. And there's another 3 attempt by Kirsten Hutchins on the wing. Rebound to now what is pretty much a taller Parke Heritage team. 3-point attempt again by Lexi Jones. 5 good points for her.
Well, both of our baskets have came in the paint, so let's see if there we go. Get something going to the rim. Maybe a little quick there. A little more patience on offense, I think, would be helpful at this moment.
Good job by Olivia Reed there, getting in the passing lane, deflecting that ball out of bounds. So to stay with Parke Heritage, we've got number 10, and that is Megan Simmons, the senior in for what's your place, Lauren? Oh, Kirsten Hutchins.
Yeah, Kirsten.
Yep.
Again, I think Coach encouraging Kirsten to shoot, maybe get something going to the rim knowing you've missed a couple from the outside.
Yep. A lot of traffic in there. Looked like Peyton Sennett got a lot of ball, but obviously got her probably with the body down low.
Depends on your philosophy. Some coaches certainly don't like a baseline drive. A lot of coaches I coached with did not. You always kind of wanted to force it to the middle where you felt like you had a little more help. So anytime you give up the baseline right there, forces you to rotate, and sometimes it leads to a foul like that.
Yeah, advantage certainly to the opposition. So number 23.
For the Athenians.
Yeah. And it is Macy York into the game for Crawfordsville. Gives us a little height. She's listed at 5'8". on the roster, but certainly has come on pretty strong there toward the end of the first part of the season. Lauren Kellerman will shoot a 3. Nice shot. 7-12 coverage is still in their press, and we're going to result in a turnover. Good job by Shay Williamson hitting Kellerman
and
underneath.
Yep.
Could have been.
Great pass there by Shay.
Yeah. Good job by Lauren Kellerman bringing that down, composing herself, and getting a bucket out of it. 5 quick points for Kellerman. Makes the score 9-12 in favor of the Lady Wolves. Another 3 attempt.
Really good ball movement there by Parke Heritage. Some patience.
That's Grace Kiefner, a senior forward for Parke Heritage. So they've had several in the lineup already. Good job by Megan Simmons following her shot, but not able to come down with it. But Shay Williamson is at the rebound. Out of bounds off Parke Heritage. Kicked out of bounds. So here we go, 1:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Athenians inbounding under their own basket. Good job finding Shay so they can set up the offense.
Doing a good job of denying Lauren there. It's a nice take.
Old short jumper by Macy York is just off. Rebound to Parke Heritage. That's number 20, Hannah O'Brien. The ball.
Again, yep, real good ball movement there.
It's Lexi Jones again. And good job by Lauren.
We'll take that.
I couldn't tell if it landed on the inline. If it did.
Well, it's a smart play either way by Lauren right there. You don't want to throw the ball up in the air. They're underneath the opponent's basket, so you always teach them to throw it down low. So really good job there. 1 minute to go here, down 6. Be nice to get a basket here.
Athenians run a little motion. Turnover out front. Not sharp enough on that. And, missed the layup. Ball is called off Crawfordsville, so it'll stay Parke Heritage ball with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter underneath their basket. A lot of size advantage under there for Parke Heritage. Has run 3.
And we lost track of who we were guarding there.
That's Grace Ramsey, again, the sophomore guard. This is a 5'10" with three-pointer. Doubles the lead here and makes it 18-9.
And there's a general rule in girls basketball. I think, when the years I helped coach at McCutcheon, and we always felt like if we could get to 60, our chances of winning were just really, really good. Yeah. So, at this point right now, they're on pace to get to 70-some. So, now we got to tighten up a little bit here on the D end.
That's quick pace and they're mixing it up really underneath and hitting some outside shots and shooting pretty well. Again, wide open shots.
Yeah, they've got a nice little secondary break where they run their center right down to the middle of the block, and then they've got themselves spaced well and they've moved it well and created some open shots. We've been a little impatient, I think, on offense.
Yep.
If we get our 5-out motion going again and start getting some drives, I think we can get right back in this thing.
So here we go, resetting with Shay Williamson, Olivia Reed, Lauren Kellerman, Macy York, and Megan Simmons in for the Lady Athenians. Tough pass under there by Olivia Reed.
It's a tough angle from the top. Not that you can't make that pass. Usually it needs to be a bounce pass. Nice hustle there, though. Great play by Lauren. We got 8 seconds here.
Yep. Lauren hustling ends up at Athenian basketball. And nice pass by Shay. Good job by Macy going up again with the rebound. He just still gets called, but hey, I like the flurry of activity there by Lady Athenians.
Well, great hustle there by Lauren to create the steal, and great pass there by Shay. And, girls basketball, sometimes those close shots are not gimmies.
Earlier today.
And do you guys have some scoring updates here from Southmont? Game earlier today when the Lady Mounties played, they beat Frontier 70-42, and so big game. It's kind of makes your point, Coach Slicker, that you score that many points, you're going to win a basketball game. But 70-42 for the Lady Mounties, big win for them. Looking here at Crawfordsville, just kind of resetting the season for them. Their record stands at 2-12 right now, 0-6 in the conference. So I know that I was read in the paper though with Coach Smith being interviewed. And just looking forward to some games where they really think they can compete. Got some good opportunities in front of them. The schedule's pretty tough. You go to Lafayette a couple times there before the break with Central Catholic and West Lafayette. And so some of those schools are just bigger and programs are in a different place than we are right now. You have those games out of the way, so there's some opportunities here, I think, in front of us.
I think anytime you're struggling in the season, you try to maybe break it down into smaller segments. Like right now, let's just win this second quarter. We're down 9, so let's stay in the game here. This is a big 8 minutes for the team, and really for the second half of the season. You want to set the tone here by having a solid first half. So these 8 minutes are going to be very important. We've gone to a 3-2 zone here, so I like the defensive switch.
Yep. Add some confusion there for Parke Heritage, hopefully. We're going to pass over the top of it. Almost resulted in a steal. Unfortunately, sometimes when that happens, you end up with a foul, which...
Well, that's the steal you're looking for. Anytime you're looking for that skip or that reversal, you just want to anticipate. I don't mind that by Shay there. We've seen her get that steal a few times in the past games.
Yeah, that's her first foul anyway, so not any kind of foul trouble there. Fouls stand at 3-3 for the Lady Athenians and Lady Wolves. Good double team there.
3 seconds. I was going to say, she was in there several times, I thought, earlier in the game. Nice call there. And get the turnover we were looking for right there.
Yeah, you always wonder if Coach doesn't take advantage of timeout or end of a quarter there to point that out.
Well, I'm sure that I know I used to. So.
Right. So see if the Lady Athenians can get something out of this possession. They drive in, and a lot of contact there. I think one felt like she got hit, but results in a turnover to Parke Heritage.
It's a good ball reversal again by Parke Heritage.
Good rebound, but that's going to be off Parke Heritage. So Athenian basketball.
I think we would do well to maybe get some ball reversal as well here. I know it's easy. You want to try to score quick, but, the end game here, we just need a basket.
That's right. End up with a wide open shot, hopefully. Good job by Shea getting around.
Hey, you can see the scouting report there. They're forcing her to her left hand.
Megan Simmons shot just off and rebound again to the sophomore O'Brien from Parke Heritage.
You'd like to see that be a bank shot if possible. It's easy to say, but you want to keep your angle and you catch the ball down near the block so you can use the backboard. Good deflection though there, good help inside.
Yeah, Mason York, quick hands. So Parke Heritage underneath their basket. Really like it more in the middle. Another three-point attempt by Parke Heritage. I do feel like they've launched a bunch of threes. Good
2 stops in a row here, so let's see if we can get a conversion.
There's a foul on number 21. That is Grace Kiefner, the senior, who's kind of riding Lauren Kellerman down the court. So that's 14 fouls on Parke Heritage. 3 on the Athenians. Looking for first points of the second quarter.
Great setup there.
Nice shot by Megan. She can hit that. Feet were set. She's ready to go up with it and nailed it. Defensive pressure again from the Athenians. Oh, we're going to get Shea over the back, I think.
Well, you're almost forced right there to try to front the post with their size advantage, and Shea was just a tick late on the help. I mean, that's where she needs to be. She just got to be smart here. She's got to play with 2 fouls.
Number 11, Maddie Millsball, back in for Parke Heritage. And another three-point attempt, unfortunately, results in a tough rebound for us to corral.
Again, their ball movement is creating some open shots. You can see it right there.
That was another wide-open 3 attempt.
Yeah, great block out there for Lauren.
Good rebound. She's going to bring it up with the right hand.
There's some ball movement. Swing it. All right.
Good shot. Good rebound by Lauren. Going up. Drew the foul on number 23.
Just that one little extra pass there, though, I think made a difference in the quality of shot that you get. It's always good to see Lauren aggressive going to the old boards.
Lauren Kellerman at the line to shoot 2. First one's up. That's Kirsten Hutchins going to check into the game and give give Shea Williamson a break. Her first time out of the game. Number 10 for Parke Heritage, Mason Millsball is going to check back in, replacing Grace Kiefner.
The change in defense has worked to this point. I mean, they haven't scored yet, and we're down under 6 minutes here, so our defense has been solid.
Uncharacteristic of Lauren. I wasn't going to say anything about her shooting, but she's a good free throw. She's good at the line. There's a shot again, another 3 attempt by Parke Heritage. That one is going to get the shooter's bounce and call in for Grace Ramsey. Gives Parke Heritage a 10-point lead with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
I'd like to see that ball screen maybe go the other way. There you go. Set it so she can use her left hand.
Lauren out front looking for something. Megan Simmons. Yep. Looked like we need it's a good timeout.
Well, again, you want to get some ball movement. You want to make the defense work. When the ball doesn't move, it's just a lot easier to play defense. You know that from playing a pickup game at our age. If a guy just stands there and dribbles, it's easy to guard somebody. But when the ball gets moving, puts a lot more pressure on the defense.
So you had a hockey game today, is that right? Not you, but Ben.
Yeah, we had he played this morning in Carmel. I spent most of the game at the Discount Tire in Westfield. I had a nail in my tire, so that's one of those things that I guess you better happen on a Saturday, than a work day. That's
right. So you got him to the game.
I got him there and told him I'd try to make it back, and I saw about the last 4 minutes. But, yeah, that's something, one thing about just playing any sport, whether it be hockey or anything, in our household, we played everything. And I know you can relate to that. And there was always a game, a practice or something. It just felt like no season ever ended, because as soon as one season ends, you're getting ready to start something else. So that's the way we like doing it. And
that was good for us. I think it's good for them today, don't you?
I do. I mean, you're only young once, and you only have so many opportunities, and a chance to compete, and you develop relationships, you make friends, and there's so many other positives of sports. Obviously, everybody wants to win, but there's some other things that really matter as well.
Yeah, good life lessons, the best. So here we go. Out of the timeout, Athenians basketball.
There's some ball movement, a little reversal.
Lauren just off the front of the rim, probably an effect of those legs, but good rebound there to Macy York.
Again, good ball movement, open shot, and that's what you want, though. We created a couple good looks there.
Good steal by Kirsten Hutchins.
Yeah, great hands.
Yeah.
Great hands right there.
It's always that dangerous one where typically you sometimes feel like the officials can call it no matter what, just because it looks like you reached, but I don't think she contacted.
It didn't appear to. No, it looked like she had the ball there, so I think excellent call.
Yep.
Little 1-4 low set. And they're forcing us to dribble with our left hand out front there.
Yeah, they really scouted that, haven't they? Oh, double.
Yeah, I think she did carry that one.
Yep.
You'd like to see a catch, and you catch the ball against that kind of pressure, turn and face, and be able to take it either way.
Maddie Millsball bringing the ball up the court against the pressure from the Athenians. They're able to pass over the top and get out of it. Another three-point attempt there is too hard, but Crawfordsville cannot come down with a rebound, so Parke is going to get another shot at it. There's a three-point attempt from Lexi Jones. Good job by Lauren Kellerman bringing it down. She's got Megan Simmons and great
excellent
pass.
Play.
Yep.
3:40 left here. See if we can stay with this.
Great turnover. I think jump ball. Yep.
Solid. Still good. Good steal. Good take.
So as you pointed out there, it's 4-3 here so far in the second quarter in favor of the Athenians.
It is. I mean, we've been able to hang in here. This last 3:40 will be very important. See if we can get a few baskets.
It's Kirsten Hutchins, Lauren Kellerman, Olivia Reed, Megan Simmons, and Macy York on the floor for Crawfordsville. Short.
Great
Good
play
job
by Olivia.
Yep. Into the hands of Megan Simmons for the shots off, but
Now this is where you kind of see what we talked about. Maybe your legs are starting to fail you just a little bit, just because it has been a couple weeks since you played a game, and even though you practice, there's still nothing like game speed.
That's different, isn't it? Yep. And we're pressing, which is not something we've done a ton, especially in the first half. There's an outside jumper by Parke, getting the roll. Good for a 10-point lead here for Parke Heritage.
Let's go get it reversed. There we go. Get her hands off there. Out of contact.
Good three-point attempt by Olivia Reed is good. Shot looked good from the first start.
You see the ball movement there, and that made all the difference. Olivia's ready to shoot. It's been a physical game out there. You watch. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on.
Reed picks up her first foul. That's good. That's 5 fouls on Crawfordsville and 5 for Parke Heritage. So fouls are even, and they've let them play hard.
They have. There's a lot of hands out there, a lot of holding, a lot of bumping.
There's a drive by Lexi Jones. Kind of a wild layup, and it's off.
Big possession here. Only down 7. Get her hands off. See, that could be a foul.
Contact, Yep. Lauren gave her a little shove there.
Good ball movement.
Wow. A lot of contact underneath. They let it go. And
you certainly like to see him protect the shooter there.
Yep.
And then they call that, yeah. That's what frustrates you as a coach right there. Like it happens at both ends.
Let a whole bunch of contact go at the other end.
Absolutely. And that may be a foul, I think it probably was, but I think there was a foul on both ends.
Yep.
And, as a coach, typically that's what gets you in the official's ear. Check out here. Play the miss.
Shots hard. Did not quite get a body on her. So
those are big plays right there.
Another 10 is going up to 2 points. Yeah.
That's a huge turn of events right there. You need to get that rebound if you can.
2 points.
Oh, it was a tough pass. Too much on it. The ball goes out of bounds there.
Yeah, those are the plays right there that are as a coach will tell you, not winning plays. You had a chance to get the rebound there. You're going down 7. You give them the putback and then you turn it over right away. So let's see if we can respond. Minute 54 left, down 9. So we've tied the second quarter to this point.
Here we go. Athenians still applying some pressure. Parke Heritage able to get out of it. Another 3-point attempt for them, and it's good by Lexi Jones. Pushes the lead up to 12. Yeah, you're right. Just kind of a flurry of unfortunate events right there. Some of them self-induced, Crawfordsville, but they can recover from it right here and finish the half strong. Peyton sent it. Tough shot. She couldn't get set because of the pass. So ball goes to Parke Heritage, and they're going to, I thought launch another 3. There it is. That was that number 13 is Bethany Wilson. Not called her name.
I think you're seeing a lot of tired players on the floor from both teams right now. And this is where we talk about big moments, and the last couple minutes have not going our way here.
Yeah, turnovers in the basket and transition are, getting a little physical there.
I think it's a bad call.
Team foul number 14, Williamson.
Williamson, is that her second?
That's her third, I think. Smart play by Parke Heritage to attack her.
Yep.
But, she was vertically. I guess you'd tell her to fall down.
She's going to take a seat here, so Kirsten Hutchins back in for Crawfordsville. Emma Balaz is out there.
For the Lady Wolves, shooting a 1-and-1.
Peyton Sennon, Olivia Reed, and Lauren Kellerman. It's number 23. That's Grace Ramsey at the line for Parke Heritage. Rebound to Crawfordsville on the missed free throw.
40 seconds. Keep that ball moving. Good.
Get her on travel there, just lost it. Lost the handle on it, came down with it.
Yeah, you like the idea going inside to Lauren right there. And really, we make 2 or 3 passes, get it inside. Those are the turnovers you can live with. Notice how they do a good job of just reversing the ball against that press. Well trained.
Yeah, they're able to pass right over the top of it, aren't they?
Yeah. And that's really how you beat that press. His own press, you're going to beat it with a pass.
Another 3-point attempt by Parke Heritage is off, and Kirsten Hutchins is going to wrangle the ball and pick up a foul.
It's only the 6th on Parke Heritage, so we'll get it on the side here with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, not a bad foul for them. That's on 23, Ramsey, and it's her second foul. 13 seconds left. Lauren Kellerman with a 3-point attempt. Off the iron hard there, rebound. Just not even a crowd. So at halftime here, Parke Heritage leads Crawfordsville 28-16.
Well, we only got 7 points that quarter. It's just it's tough to win games when you don't get into double figures in either quarter. And I know the girls are probably frustrated right now, but there were some positive things there in the first half. And you just got to, like I said, when you're struggling on the season, sometimes you got to play things in smaller segments. And except for a couple plays there, really we played equal with them there in the second quarter.
And for how long? Because it was held. I think we got down to 3.5 minutes or 4 minutes before we
Yeah, that big possession, that missed free throw, it was 7. We would have had the ball. Instead, it immediately went from 7 up to 12.
Yeah.
And those are the key plays in games
to turn
that can get you beat.
When you look at that, I mean, you have a chance to cut it to 4 or 5. Instead, it just swings the other way, and you end up with a double-digit lead again, or trailing by double digits. It's just tough.
It is. They've done a good job of beating our press here. So, you go into halftime and you ask yourself, do you want to stay in the press?
Yeah.
When you're down, it seems obvious you want to press. Really, we just need to play good, solid half-court defense and find a way to get some ball movement. And we've had some good looks. You got to keep shooting that ball. You got to shoot it with confidence. You can't let a miss or two discourage you if you're a shooter. Any shooter should always expect to make that next shot. You can't get down when you miss a shot.
Lady Athenians, quick stats for them. Just looking at points here. Lauren Kellerman leads the team. She's played, let me see, though, they're 2-12, so 14 games in. This is 8 games of statistics, so she's leading the team at 14.5 by this. So there's some games just not entered into max preps yet, but Macy York is second on the team with 8.3 points a game, and then 8 points a game for Shea Williamson. In rebounds, Macy York leads the team with 3.7 per game. Shea Williamson at 2.9, Megan Simmons at 2.7. So, looking for your scorers to be able to score. And, you pointed that out, having 3, we've talked about that a lot with the guys this year, and they'll play the second part of this doubleheader. Actually, it's more than that, right? Aren't both varsity and JV teams, I think, are playing tonight? Yes,
the JVs are being played right now over there in the auxiliary gym.
Okay.
And anytime, a good basketball teams typically have 3 guys or 3 players, I should say, on the floor at once that you feel like are capable of getting you a basket. That doesn't mean all 5 aren't contributing, but you usually have 2 or 3 kids that you depend on to get a few more shots. Basketball, like any sport, is, you have rules, and certain people are going to shoot more than others, and that's just the way it is because it should be set up that way. And it doesn't mean the kids can't shoot, doesn't mean that they can't score, but you certainly do look to your scores. When they're struggling, that must mean somebody else is open. Like, they've done a good job, I think, Parke Heritage here. They've definitely forced us to use our left hand.
Yep.
So that's some scouting that goes into it. And a lot of times when you have young guards like we do, Shea and Olivia are still only sophomores out there. And, I help coach the 7th grade basketball team, and you tell those kids all the time, you should be able to dribble with your left hand or your right hand equally good if you want to be a good basketball player. And certainly those ladies are great players for sophomores. And it's just something that, we've got to learn to adjust to, and I'm sure they will.
Yep, they will gain more experience. So, 12-point deficit here. We will jump off here for a few minutes, and we'll be back as we pick up the second half of Athenian basketball, trailing right now Parke Heritage 28-16. right, so here we go. Second half of basketball action for the Lady Athenians and Lady Wolves from Parke Heritage. Athenians jump out here. It's going to be Parke Heritage basketball as we start the third quarter play.
Looks like we've gone back to our original starting lineup. So that'll put, if we're going man here, Peyton again will be on the, again they look inside.
Good deflection there. Shay Williamson playing with 3 fouls.
Yeah, you want to just move her feet, be smart here. She's got to be able to stay on the floor for us.
Another 3-point attempt there to start off the second half for Lexi Jones. Going to have a held ball, which will go to Crawfordsville.
Absolutely, so there's our stop. Anytime you're down at halftime, no matter what the score is, you need to get the first couple baskets. So let's see if we can execute here and stay in this ball game.
Is that similar to what the message probably had to be at halftime?
I think so.
Is just, hey, let's win this quarter. Let's start off well.
And sometimes kids, it's hard to, you want to think big, but
yeah,
you got to put yourself in position to be in position, right, to make that run. So there's some ball movement, little ball reversal.
Kirsten Hutchins with 3-point attempt just off the back of the board.
Again, you like her shooting the ball. I think she's got good form. She's going to be a good shooter, and she's going to gain more confidence. When those balls start going in, all of a sudden we're going to look a little bit better as a team, no question.
Well, we've certainly talked about that a few times this year, how important it is just to get that first one and all the confidence you gain from being able to hit that shot, hitting your first shot.
Just a little dribble weave here. Looking for maybe a back door. Something like that. Good D. Another good stop for the Athenians.
Yeah, 2 good stops there. Lauren Kelman ends up with the basketball from Parke Heritage. Going to go all the way in.
And there we go. Great move. Great hesitation move. Like to see the aggressiveness out of Lauren. Get our 2 free throws here. And really a good start. First minute and 30 seconds or so here. Just like we started the game. And I know that on offense it's been a struggle to score at times this year. So anytime you get transition baskets.
Lauren Kelman's first attempt at the line is good. And first attempt of the second half, that is. Fouls on Lexi Jones.
Percentages say she'll make this one as well, right?
That's right. See if we jinxed her.
I did. I'm sorry, Lauren.
Blame Coach Slicker for that one, Lauren.
She can, Lauren. Again, that secondary break, they're going to reverse it if they can. Or right inside. Good structure, good stop again, though.
Good rebound for Shay Williamson. Lead the offense up the court for the Athenians.
Let's get some movement. Get a reversal.
Lauren with the deep 3. Just off the iron and out of bounds. Ball goes to Parke Heritage.
You don't mind her shooting out. I know. You'd like to see her toe the line. I know I would as a coach right there. There's no reason to shoot it from 2 steps behind.
Yeah, they really weren't on her.
No. Go ahead and toe the line there. It's an easier shot.
This is Jones. She's if they stay doing what they've been doing there, they are going to drive it in this time. They've been selling for the outside shot there.
Yeah, they look in the post, so we have to help because of their size advantage. And then it's a good read by them, a little skip pass. And off the skip, you either want to shoot it or drive it.
Kirsten Hutchins picks up her first foul, so fouls even at 1 apiece. Kick by Kellerman. Ball stay with Parke Heritage.
A lot of times you watch basketball games, you don't realize how important the person guarding the man taking it out is. Lauren did a great job there getting the passing lane, anticipating that.
Make that a tough entry pass rather than an easy one.
Absolutely.
They are able to work the ball inside.
Well, certainly that's going to be a problem when you play a small lineup and you're going to sacrifice a little bit.
Yeah, that's number 24, Carly Jeffries with the basket. There's Hutchins hitting the basket.
Absolutely, right. Keep shooting. Good shooters, keep shooting.
No pressure there by Olivia Reed. Another 3-point attempt by Lexi Jones off the front of the iron. Rebound to Reed. Athenians can set up their offense here.
Just get it moving. There it is.
Nice pass.
Yep. Just amazing when you can get that ball reversed or just swung a little bit. So good patience there, not to force the first 3, and great take. Good look there by Olivia.
Seems like now we can see what Coach Smith might have told them at halftime. So they've come out and done some things differently here. Puts Kirsten Hutchins at the line. Shooting 2. First one's up and good. The form does look good.
It does. She's got a very nice shot. And hopefully see some confidence. grow this half. One good half of basketball can really change a player's perspective on the season.
Yep. 2 from the line for Hutchins. Makes it a 9-point lead, so Athenians doing what they need to do and staying with their pressure defense.
Yeah, a little man press that time, so change it from the zone press, which is a smart move because they were handling our zone press. There's good help. Perfect. Perfect.
Whoa, hang on to that thing.
Yep.
Shea Williamson will come down for rebound.
Down to 9 here, and see if we can get some ball moving again. Have some patience. Make them guard us. Have some patience.
There's a foul. Lexi Jones going to pick up her second foul here with just under 4 minutes into the second half.
Foul on number 3, Jones. That's her second. Team's third.
Shea Williamson directing traffic out here to get everybody set up for the Lady Athenians and see if they can cut into this lead even more here in the
a little flex action.
Deep 3 by Peyton Sinnott. Looked good off the iron.
Again, maybe just a little deep. You don't mind that shot when you're running flex. You'll take the 3 on the elbow there, but just a little deep. You want Peyton to look for that shot, though. We know she can make that 3-point shot. Yep.
For sure. Good defense by Hutchins there. Knocked the ball out of bounds. Stays with Parke Heritage. Olivia Reed's going to pick up a shove.
That's all right. I mean, she's working hard there. She's doing a good job of pressuring the ball.
And here's a really good thing. She's into the third quarter, and it's only her second foul.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, she's done a really good job of playing hard like she always does.
Yeah. Good job. Getting the rebound by Hutchins. Olivia Reed's going to bring the ball up the court. Three-point attempt. Good job by... Oh, I thought Reed was in there for that rebound. Jones. Nope, that's Maddie Mills' ball, ripping it out of her hands.
Good pass.
Yeah, nice.
Good help right there by Olivia. She's in a good spot. Good help.
Ball's out of bounds off Olivia. We'll stay with Parke Heritage here. Underneath their basket with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Athenians trail by 9, 21-30. Good job again by Lauren Keller.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to just get that little cross screen inside with the size advantage. Got to switch that. Stay home. Still tough to guard, though, even though you practice it. That's excellent right there.
Lauren's just a good athlete. Parke Heritage gets the ball in. That's number 23, Ramsey, on the drive. Looks like Hutchins is going to pick up a foul. Nope. And that's on Olivia Reed.
Team's third.
That'll put Ramsey at the line.
You really got to like the effort, though. The Lady Athenians are playing with Ramsey. We're playing hard. We are. I mean, you cannot question our effort on the floor right now. The effort is there. And so far, we're winning the third quarter. We talked about, small segments of the game. We just got to hang in there and stick with it. We've not had much success with our three-point shooting tonight. Sometimes that happens, so we just need to keep moving that ball.
It's Grace Kiefner and Lexi Hanks checking in the lineup for the Lady Wolves. Second attempt is good. That pushes the lead back up to 11 for Parke Heritage.
Get it swung.
Athenians are working harder here, trying to set up the offense, get something moving. Good pressure. She needs to dribble. There she goes.
Keep it moving.
Shea Williamson with the 3, and it's good. Great job. That three-point attempt, that three-point basket makes it an 8-point lead for Parke Heritage.
And, you look over there, she's towing the line, so the way you like to shoot them. And it's just amazing in basketball. If you make the other team guard, the ball seems to be a little kinder to you sometimes. With some good ball movement.
Well, she passed that and then got it back, and she was ready to shoot.
She was. And we want her, all the girls, we want them looking for their shot when they have a chance to shoot it. But, you don't have to take the first shot sometimes. Sometimes it's the next shot's the best shot. So we're only down 8, so we won the quarter by 4 so far. So really a good start, and I really do like the effort we're playing with right now.
A lot of things going right.
There is.
Some baskets there, which is a great thing. But you're right. they got to feel like they were still in this, and it could have swung the other way coming out of halftime.
Easily. It could, you give them those extra baskets, and we'd be down 16 right now. So still a lot of basketball left. Really, we've got over 11 minutes of basketball here, and only down 8. So you just got to keep cutting into it. And really, how you do that now is you got to keep getting stops and quality shots on the offensive end. I think the lineup changes worked well here to start the third quarter. We started the game this way, and I think the coach has got to be encouraged with the way these 5 girls are playing together out there.
Really doing well. Parke Heritage continuing to sub quite a bit.
Again, little man press, and then back off. And don't foul, Olivia, right? Just move your feet. Get her out of the lane, please. She still hasn't left the lane. They're
going to get it. Oh, no. Travel instead. Could have been a 3-second call there.
They could have. I mean,
another turnover there for Parke Heritage here in the second half. Certainly that's going the Athenians' way. We need to get something here in this possession.
Again, let's see if we can get some ball movement.
Shea's able to dribble all the way down inside, but then kicks it out. Good shot by Reed, but over the backboard. Always unfortunate when that happens. No chance on offensive rebound. However, it was a good shot by Olivia.
Well, when you shoot the ball from out there, you know you're going to expect some long rebounds. So I'd like to see us track down a few more of those that we have missed here tonight.
Parke Heritage basketball. It's number 11, Maddie Millspaw, bringing the ball up the court for Parke Heritage. Lexi Jones with the 3-point attempt, and it's good.
That's all made by good screen right there. They set a good screen. We have to help inside. Good patience.
Oh, good shot by Kirsten. I think she traveled first, though, unfortunately.
Well, you like to look. The pass is always the most effective way to get the ball up the floor. Just an unfortunate turnover. She didn't quite catch it clean and shuffle those feet.
Yeah, just ever so slightly, but hit the basket again, so she's shooting well. 24-35 here, 11-point lead for Parke Heritage. 2:20 to go.
That's a tough matchup.
Got around Kirsten. Easy layup there for Ramsey.
Ramsey's an excellent player. You can see that.
She's a sophomore, I believe. And
she is skilled.
Yeah, 5'10" sophomore. And that's good for 2.
Staying in it here still. Still within striking distance. Good move there by Lauren.
There we go. We need to get a defensive stop. They take advantage of that size. Underneath, that's O'Brien. That's the 6-foot-tall sophomore.
Really good pass there. Sometimes that pass is tougher to make than it looks.
Well, she was really able to gather herself well and put it up off the backboard. Good cut by Lauren. Nice recovery on defense by Kirsten.
So good offense there by the Athenians.
Kirsten Hutchins played a great 6.5 minutes there. Here in the third quarter, it's going to take a break and have Megan Simmons check in for her. Inbounds to Kellerman, driving underneath, kicks it out to Sennett, who can hit that 3. Oh, look good. Oh, I think that's going to be Crawfordsville basketball. Yep, good job by Olivia Reed.
Very nice.
Getting a hand out, knocking it off Parke Heritage. That was off Jones, number 3, which will keep the Athenians basketball underneath their own basket. Good shot by Shea. Just in and out.
Yeah, we've just not been able to knock down consecutive threes. We've hit a couple, but not consecutive tonight.
That cut into a lead real quick if we can get that going.
Good help there by Shea.
Kicked out to Jones. That 3's off. Lauren Kellerman down with the rebound. She's going to go all the way. Easy layup.
Great play there by Lauren. She saw that she could beat him, and she did. So sometimes you like to get those easy baskets in transition. Again, great pass.
Yeah, underneath. Good job by Peyton Sennett with the block.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's off a 6-foot-tall sophomore. Good
nice
pass.
Look.
Oh, man, layup just off a little hard for Megan.
Good look there by Lauren. Again, she's attacking.
look at the scores. It looked like that was a tough angle for Simmons.
It is sometimes when you're left-handed on the right side. That angle can be a little bit more difficult.
There's another three-point attempt for Ramsey, and that was good with some decent defense there by Simmons. She was in her face.
Well, this Ramsey, she is excellent. She can drive. She can hit it. She's a well-rounded player. Great look.
Nice pass. Get in there. Ball falls for Simmons.
You can see Simmons on the left side there. A little better angle for her.
Yeah, really comfortable. Good find by Shea. Another 3-point attempt by Jones. Off the glass arc. Oh, rebound to Kiefer. But so after 3 quarters, we stand at a score of 42 to 30. 12-point lead for Parke Heritage heading into the fourth quarter.
Again, you can talk about a victory there. We didn't lose that quarter, so that's the first quarter of this game that we haven't lost. And there was some real positive. Really, really impressed how hard our girls are playing right now.
I felt like that's the best quarter of action we've had. Just looked better offensively, a little more of a flow. And what did we end up with in points?
Double digits? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We started, we talked before the game, 60 typically the magic number, so our defense has settled in a little bit. We've created some turnovers by them. And we've shot the ball in some tough luck tonight. We have had some clean looks. Peyton Senna had 2 good looks there that she can knock down, and she's not the only one. So now you're down 12. The game is condensed a little more now, so now you are going to have to maybe look to get that ball up there on the rim, but
not quite as patient, and we head into the final quarter here. Fouls stand at 3 and 3, and I think foul trouble for us. Shea Williamson has 3, and Olivia Reed has 3, and I think that's it.
Yeah, it was encouraging to see Shea play that quarter. She played smart. She didn't get any reach fouls, and keeping her on the floor certainly makes a difference, and it made a difference right there.
Got to have your quarterback out there. So, Parke Heritage ball to start the fourth quarter. Again, 30 to 42. Athenians trail, but see if they can continue doing some of the good things that they were doing here.
All right, changing D maybe right here. A little 1-3-1 action. Trap that right there. Let's see that trap be a little tighter.
Good job. Create a well, not a turnover. Yeah, it will be because...
Yep, jump ball. So great job by coach there, changing defenses. So isn't that smart, especially in the girls' game, to mix those defenses up after a timeout for Star Course. So nice job there.
Totally different look. Just a quick update here from boys basketball. Tri-West and Harrison. Tri-West is down by 12, 39 to 51 to Harrison High School. And there's a held ball for Simmons, and number 13, that's Bethany Wilson for Parke Heritage, so that'll be Parke Heritage basketball.
You like the idea there, though, by Simmons, though. She had an angle. She one dribble away from having a layup there, so right idea. All right, Coach, they took a timeout, sees that 1-3-1, and then this is where it becomes a chess game a little bit. Yeah, between coaches, do you stay with that 1-3-1? You got to stop. I know our general rule was when I coached at McCutcheon is that we stayed in something as long as it worked.
Okay.
If we change the defense like that, but when you're down by 12 here, maybe you come out with a trap on first pass or something like that.
What would you see as a potential? What do you say in the halftime for Coach Smith? What are you talking about with these girls now?
I think the key right now, and just any time that you're struggling to score, is you want them to be confident when they shoot it, but you also want to tell them that ball movement is important, sharing the ball, and not getting discouraged and keep playing. And I think what the most impressive thing we've done this half is how hard we played.
Yep.
A lot of teams would quit. A lot of teams get behind at halftime, or they see a 12-point deficit. They're frustrated by the ball not going in the basket, and our ladies haven't done that tonight. They have continued to fight, and to me, that's the most encouraging thing. No matter what the final score is tonight, there are some real positives I'm seeing out here on the floor tonight, and there's still plenty of basketball games left this season. So, hopefully we can make a little bit of a run here, though. We're still only down 12.
Yep.
And for the second half right now, we played them even. So let's see if we can at least win this second half.
That's right. You talk shot selection at all? Are you worried about that, or do you just say, hey?
I just think ball movement is depending on what you're trying to do on offense. We stayed in our 1-3-1. Okay, they're going to look opposite.
On the pass, we're going to try to get underneath. Wow, that's a tough foul. They're going to get Shea. She was trying to, I think, front her a little bit there, but
anytime you get a 1-3-1, you know, you teach your players to look down and then look opposite, and they got us opposite there just with their height.
Yeah, 6 foot tall, and Shea Williamson probably at 5'5". 3-point attempt is off the iron and out of bounds off Parke Heritage. It'll be Crawfordsville basketball.
All right, so we got our stop again.
Several times now I feel like we've come out of the quarter or the half or even a timeout and been able to get a stop.
We have, and I think that's a credit to the girls on how hard they're playing. Nice take,
good kick,
be patient. I feel like that's rush. When you don't catch it clean, it's not that you can't shoot it, but boy, tough to shoot it when you don't catch it clean.
Well, you're trying to rush because you know the defense is closing on you. And, probably just should have pulled that back out. But anyway, you live and learn through those things.
Well, you do. I mean,
Good job by Shea going straight up there, and that's going to be off. Oh, that's off Crawfordsville. I thought. Looked to me like it was off Parke Heritage.
I think we might have missed that one there.
He certainly had a better look at it than we did, I guess.
I guess.
I didn't see any Athenian jerseys around that basketball. So, nonetheless, it's Parke Heritage basketball. There's Ramsey from 3, and it's good. She's got a good shot.
Yeah, she's an outstanding player. You can see it. She's going to be a problem in the future, too.
Yeah, as a sophomore, 15-point lead here for Parke Heritage, 6:20 to go. Good drive by Kellerman. I think that's foul's going to be on Ramsey. We'll see.
Well, it's a good shot fake there. She shot faked, got in the lane, drew the foul. So, you know, shot fake is sometimes a lost art in basketball anymore. And Moore did it very well right there.
Yeah, fouls on Kiefner. That's 4 fouls apiece for Crawfordsville. 14 fouls for Crawfordsville and Parke Heritage. Second foul on Kiefner. Kellerman at the line. Shooting her second one. I'm not going to say anything. And it's good.
I tried not to say anything that time. No, there will be very few games where she's 2 of 6 from the line. I can promise you that.
14-point lead with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Near steal by Kellerman. Reed stays after it, but it's going to end up staying with Parke Heritage.
Good trap out front there. Peyton did a good job. Sennett coming out, put good ball pressure. We almost got that steal on that reversal.
Here we go. Athenians looking to get another stop. 3-point attempt by number 4. That's Courtney Mack is off. Lauren Kellerman ends up the rebound. He's going to pick up a foul. 80 feet from the basket.
Well, at this point, those are the shots really, if you can't get the turnover, you want to force them to make the shot. And we're down by 14, so that's a win again for RD.
A foul's on Ramsey, number 23. Yeah, that probably wasn't the shot they were looking for. So
yeah, it's one of those, if it goes in, you're happy. You're up by 16. If not, you're like, oh, we didn't need that shot.
Didn't need that shot. You get to go on the bench and get a lesson for the sophomore guard from Parke Heritage. Good shot by Reed, in and out, though.
Yeah, she's got a good-looking shot. I mean, that ball is in and out. The feet are set. And at this point, when you're down 14, those are shots you need to take. It's all right. Working hard there.
That's right. Just comes at her so hard. That's the only way Olivia Reed knows how to play. And unfortunately, a lot of body contact. So pick up her 4th foul.
Good. She got that one.
There she goes. Got a body in front of her that time. Good job. Changing directions.
Nice move, though.
Yep. Went up left and couldn't quite get to fall, but I like everything about it except not getting the 2 points. Good job by Olivia Reed being aggressive.
Well, you can see, like, that's a good move with her left hand. Again, they helped us with, man. Got that. Looked like some contact there.
Yeah. Peyton Sennett gets a rebound, but unfortunately goes down. I think.
Well, sometimes those are the hardest rebounds, right? The air ball, when somebody actually shoots an air ball, you always anticipate and at least hitting the rim. So that's tough for Peyton right there.
And Ramsey will launch up another 3, and that's off, but the big 6 foot tall sophomore for Parke Heritage O'Brien is able to come up with that rebound and put back, and leads now at 16 for Parke Heritage. We get a little spacing going on.
Well, yeah, ball movement, player movement. See if we can get some. We're standing. That's an attack.
Good kick to Kellerman. Three's up off the front of the rim. Some tired legs, I'm sure.
I think so. I mean, the girls really worked hard to stay in the game here. And we talked about conditioning before the game. I'm sure that's setting in a little bit.
Yeah.
And we pressed. We worked 1-3-1. Takes a lot of effort to play these defenses. Good shot fake there. You know, you see Parke Heritage being patient. When you're up 17, the other team's in the zone. You really don't need to shoot.
Nope.
It's almost going to force us to come out and play some man, maybe.
Good job by Kellerman. She's got somebody come behind her. Hopefully she knows that. Basket. Coach Smith's going to take a timeout. Get Kirsten Hutchins back in the game. Coming up for Crawfordsville, they play this game, and then on the 7th, I believe it's Sheridan. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right lineup. I am. Right schedule. So here we go. They have Sheridan on the 7th, and that's a home game. And then Speedway after that. So these are some of those games that Coach Smith was talking about in his interview in the newspaper, and just said, hey, we've got some opportunities here to compete, to come out and play hard again. So they go to Sheridan's at home, then they go to Speedway, and then Western Boone, which will obviously be a girl-boy doubleheader that night. So lots of good opportunities there. 3:51 to go here. 14-point lead for Parke Heritage.
Well, we really had some great individual effort plays here in this half. Really the whole game, right there. Kellerman right there. She gets the tip. She gets the drive. Really impressed how Lauren has played tonight. You know, I think she's been able to stay on the floor tonight. She's done a great job of setting up her teammates. Been able to knock down a couple shots. Same effort as well as get out of Olivia Reed. She's doing very well. So I thought Peyton Sennis done a nice job guarding girls inside that are bigger than her. We just haven't been able to score that basketball like we're going to need to win. Hard to win when you only have 33 points.
That's right. Winter Helso, I think, is checked in now for Crawfordsville, the sophomore guard. And Kirsten Hutchins came back in the game. So now Parke Heritage taking advantage of that size there, again with the 6-foot sophomore and O'Brien, and she's able to score the easy layup. Foot on the 3-point attempt for Helsel is short. Turnover to Parke Heritage.
Yeah, nice the setup you're looking for. We talked about that a minute ago from Shay. She does an unselfish thing. She penetrates, she kicks. Our percentage today from 3 obviously isn't very good. I don't know it, but I can only remember about 3 makes. And,
yeah, I think you're right.
I would guess there's been 18 to 20 misses.
Yeah, it feels like just shooting percentage in general, obviously, with 33 points is off. And
yeah, it can't be very high. Yeah, we had to come out and play a little man-to-man here anytime you're losing by this much this late.
Try to force a turnover, at least get a stop. Fouls stand at 5 apiece.
Good help.
Parke Heritage has some good ball handlers there, and there's got away from us. We got a wide open layup, but it's missed. But rebound again to O'Brien.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Parke Heritage. It's a nice team, doing well. They're well coached, and
Kellerman for 3, and that's good. 15-point lead now for Parke Heritage. 2:20 to go. Yeah, they kind of have a little bit of all. They have some size there.
They do. They've got some ball handling. They can score inside. They've knocked down some threes. Really good steal there from Lauren. And a great take again. Well, she's proving right now how she's scored 1,000 points in her career. Because she just plays the same way all the time.
Doesn't really matter what score is. Good defense by Winter Helsel.
Great help there.
Yep.
Good job by Shay. Kirsten there. Let's get another basket here. There it is.
There's Lauren cutting to the hoop. Good jump stop. Oh,
it's a wrong call.
It's a good jump stop.
Yeah, it's a wrong call.
Okay. Yeah, I did not see the travel, but in any case, that was the call.
Again, if you look at it, we're only down 1 here in the second half. So we really played hard, and we've competed well.
Yeah, I like that. And really just in many ways a different Athenian team here. More under control with the fouls. We saw several. We pick up at least 3 fouls in the first half for several of the girls, and that has changed. Nobody's fouled out yet, and we're still playing hard defense against a good basketball team. Unfortunately, sometimes that overplaying results in a...
Sure, that's why you don't do that the whole game, you know. Why don't you do that the whole game? Well, you give those shots up.
Helsa almost with a set shot there. It was nice.
Good rebound there by Kirsten.
Good 3-point attempt by Shea, and it's good.
Looking on that shooting percentage.
Good to see. And that's Maddie Mills probably able to keep her dribble while falling down. Timeout, Parke Heritage. So 12-point lead, under a minute to go here in the game. And again, we talked about what's coming up here for the Lady Athenians, but still some real positives, especially in that second half. We're going to point out, right?
I really think so. I think that from what I've seen so far this year, this is one of the more impressive halves of basketball we've had. Like you said earlier, against a quality opponent, a team that causes a lot of problems. You look at Parke Heritage, they have a little size, they've got some shooting, they've got some ball handling. Those are, you get well-rounded teams. Those are the ones that are tough to beat. And just really pleased with how hard our girls have played defensively. They're at 53 right now. We talked earlier in the game, they were on pace for 70-some. So we've settled in. We've worked hard here, and just got to get that ball in the basket a little bit more. But we have had some good shots tonight. And, when we get our legs going here and we get our confidence going, and we make some of those, we're a dangerous team heading into January here. We're going to get somebody. If we keep playing this hard, we're going to beat somebody that people don't think we will.
And that's the important thing. I mean, you've said it a couple times tonight, but we just play hard the whole game. It doesn't really matter what the score is. There's Lauren Kellerman still hustling after the basketball, and she's the senior leader on this team and making it happen. They're going to foul, it looks like, a little bit. That's only team foul number 6 on Crawfordsville. That's the first foul on Kellerman.
How do we not get that sub in there? That was wrong.
Should not have given the ball to the player, but Peyton Sitt trying to check into the game. There's a foul on Olivia Reed, which will be her 5th foul.
Taking a foul on that is her 5th foul.
Good game for Olivia. Played hard.
She did. She does a great job out there.
Team 7.
And really, she didn't force shots tonight. She had 2 or 3 good looks. She knocked one down, one in and out. And we wanted her to continue to look for her shot on offense, I think.
Absolutely. Winning bonus here, and that shot gets the bounce for Maddie Millspaw. Makes a 13-point lead, 41-54. 43 seconds to go. Second one is up and good. Finish strong here.
Absolutely. Let's get a basket. Why not?
Good job by Kellerman. Weaving her way through. Good shot. Tough shot. It's off, and Parke Heritage is going to throw it away, I think. Don't think we got a hand on that. Nope. Turnover to the Athenians. 25 seconds to go. So coming up next, we have the boys part of this doubleheader or quadruple header tonight.
Certainly the boys' game will be interesting because Parke Heritage has an outstanding record.
They do.
And but I don't think they've played quite the competition we have yet. Okay. So we'll see what matters, right? Strength of schedule. You always say, and play these tough teams to make you better. Well, we'll find out tonight.
Absolutely.
If that holds true. Oh, there it is. We didn't
back.
Perfect
bucket by Peyton Sitt. Good find by Shea Williamson with the assist. Nice job. Good defense there by Winter Helsel. Winter's a dual sport winter athlete. She also is on the gymnastics team. They had a mock meet. My daughter's on the gymnastics team, and they had a mock meet Thursday night.
Where was that meet at, by the way?
It was here.
Okay, it's in the outdoor. That's how they do it. Well, a positive here is that we tied the second half, and I know that may not seem like all that great, but I'm really pleased with how hard the girls played tonight and competed and I think there's some real positives that came out of tonight's showing.
Yeah, I like the way that we finished strong and just a flurry. Obviously, shot the ball better there, I think in the second half, or at least in the fourth quarter, and made some things happen. Yeah, so I agree with you. Record moves, unfortunately for the Athenians, that's not what it's about, but it's 2-13 now. And again, next game against Sheridan, and that game is here at Crawfordsville on the 7th of January. So we have now a break in between games. We, again, Varsity, JV, boy-girl double, or quadruple header tonight. Back in about 20 minutes to pick up the boys' action as Crawfordsville Athenians take on Parke Heritage and Varsity boys basketball. Thanks.